Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, in your first biology online lesson, you will learn about the different parts of a flower. So, what is the definition of flower? A flower is actually the reproductive part of a plant. So, a flower is made up of the specialized leaves which are present on the swollen tip called the receptacle. So, starting from the base, here you are watching that this is the swollen portion of the pedicel, which is called the thalamus. On this, the four concentric rings of the rulls of the floral leaves are present. So, first of all, we will start from the first rull of the flower, which is called the calyx or the sepals. These are the calyx or the sepals on the both sides. You can watch they can vary in number. So these most of the time these are green in color. The function of this calyx or the sepal is to protect the floral leaves of the developing flower in its birth stage. Now, after the calyx or the sepals, the next roll of the flower is called the corolla. So petal makes the next roll, which is called the corolla. Most flowers have colored petals. So here, this red color, you can clearly watch these are the petals, and in different flowers their color may vary, but most of the times these petals are present in the bright color. Here in this example which you are watching in the figure, these petals are present in the red color, and the purpose of these brightly colored petals or the corolla are just to interact the insects or the birds, which are one of the important agents of the pollination actually. Now, after the corolla, the next roll of the flower is called the gynusium or the stamens. These are making the male reproductive part of the flower, and these are containing the different numbers of the stamens. Here you are watching, this is the stamen. So the stamen has actually the two parts. The lowest dark-like portion is called the filament, and the upper swollen portion is called the anther. Anther consists of the pollen sacs actually, which is making the microspores, and these pollen sacs are functioning as in the microsporangium, in which the microspores are produced. So this is making the male reproductive part of the flower. Now, after the gynusium, the innermost roll of the flower is called the gynusium, and the gynusium contains this carpel. Again, this carpel can vary in number in different flowers. So here you're watching the one carpel. This is also known as the pistil. So this carpel has three major portions. The upper swollen portion is called the stigma, while this is the tube-like portion, which is called the style, and the swollen basal portion of the carpel is known as the ovary. So the function of this female reproductive part is making the megaspores inside the megasporangium. So here in the ovary, the ovules are present, which are acting as a megasporangium in which the megaspores are produced. So this is all about the different parts of the flower and their functions. So thank you and Allah Hafiz.